Oh, some absolutely lovely bits in the Queen's speech this week. Yes to photo ID to vote. Those who don't have passports for holidays in Dubai don't deserve democracy. No vaccine passports though, please. It's a human right to infect the Emiratis. And the Academic Freedom Bill. Yes! Huge win for free speech. What quicker way to restore free speech than by suing student unions for not suppressing noisy protests? Woke people protesting may look like free speech, but it feels seriously annoying. Therefore, it's so exciting to hear the government are pressing ahead with the police crime and annoyance bill. Let me be clear, I believe in the right to protest. In fact, I myself took to the streets a few years ago when our Labour Council threatened to build some council houses at the bottom of our street. Thanks to our efforts, justice prevailed and we now have a lovely spa there instead. Protest should not be disruptive, it should be symbolic and pleasantly ineffectual. Like a heavy sigh or when someone makes a scene at a dinner party. That is the British way. Labour, if you oppose the police bill, it's because you want rapists violating Winston Churchill statues. Well done, Boris and the Queen, for prioritising these two bills instead of social care, which no one cares about because disabled people and old people's free speech is just bleak. Free speech in universities is our most pressing issue. In the last year, students have endangered free speech by leaving speakers in the waiting to be admitted bit in Zoom chats. This cannot continue. It comes down to this. Would you want Holocaust deniers and anti-Semites expressing their views secretly on the web? Or would you rather they get to teach wokey students a lesson by suing them for deplatforming? People get confused by free speech. For example, forcing unis to define things a certain way is not a threat to free speech if the government is doing the enforcing. Preventing academic discourse on Islam is not a threat to free speech, it's stopping students getting terroristy. However, preventing someone famous with controversial ideas from publicly speaking is a danger to free speech because the government likes watching them on the telly. Gavin Look at My Whip Williamson is looking for an ultimate fighting free speech champion, and I am your girl. Why leave it at the universities? We could have a free speech champion in all walks of life. Sue people who block Lawrence Fox on Twitter. Force religious clubs to invite Richard Dawkins. Obviously, deplatform those who say the empire is bad, as that's practically terrorism.